Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda
Yes, now please go ahead and share whatever your third eye revealed in the chat. Okay, so I'm projecting the picture, so you know what I have projected. This is what I have projected. Yes, so now we're going to learn about listening. Life starts with listening. listen to yourself, your inner chatter, your feelings, your emotions, and listen to others, what life is saying. So 90% of the time, we do not listen. So we miss what is happening within us and what life is teaching us. So how to listen? How life starts with listening. Now let's listen from Swamiji.
जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमः
attending. Please understand, this program does not start when I start speaking. It starts when you start listening. The mind you are carrying, which is responsible for what you are now, good or bad, all the good things you have because of the mind you are carrying. All the bad things you had or have is because of the mind you are carrying. That mind is made basically with the units of listening. Please listen. Like unit of length measurement is millimeter. It can go up to kilometers or micromillimeters, but unit is millimeter. Same way, the unit of your mind is listening. With the right listening, it can make you God. With the wrong listening, it can just lead you to hell. But the unit of your mind is listening. It is with listening your mind starts getting built. Whatever you have as your mind now is nothing but everything you listened from the young age. Whatever you listened with sincerity from the young age, whatever you listened with sincerity from the young age, please understand that became part of your mind. So now, if you feel some part of it, some part of my mind is okay, but some part of my mind, I really very seriously want to change, transform. If you feel some part of your mind need to be transformed, that some part can be as little as 2% or as much as 100%. That is individual's desire. But if you want any part of you need to be transformed, the one and only way to transform is getting to the unit, the source programming, listening. Understand? The unit code or the source program of your mind is listening, not thinking. That is very wrong. If you think, it is your thinking which keeps the mind the way it is, you are wrong. Even listening is the source of thinking. Please understand. Listening initiates even thinking in you. Listening instigates even thinking in you. So the source programming of your mind, the unit code of your mind is not thinking, it is listening. What you listen or don't want to listen or forced to listen, they decide the unit code of your mind. So please understand, it is listening. It is listening that is unit code or source programming of our mind. Only with the listening, thinking starts or thinking gets activated, thinking gets silenced, whatever. It is with your listening, your new being will be born. See, whatever may be the reason you are here, you may be here for the sake of health, you may be here for the sake of wealth, you may be here for the sake of mental fulfillment, you may be here even for the sake of enlightenment, you may be here for any purpose. But I want to tell you, listen, whatever may be the purpose you are here, not with arrogance or any pride, with all my integrity and authenticity, I can tell you, whatever may be the purpose for which you are here, I have a science to make that into reality. I have the science to make that into reality. So please understand, I know the science. I can make you experience that science, and I can make you live that science to achieve whatever you want as reality, to manifest whatever you want as reality. But I need only one thing from you. You are listening. That is the only connection between you and me. Please understand, in Vedic tradition, words are not used just to transmit some ideas or concepts. It is used to transmit energy. Only with listening, I can transmit this energy to you. I can see to it this energy is shared with you. This energy is transmitted to you. Listen. Your listening is the only connection between you and me, through which the energy can be transmitted. I am not using words just to give you some ideas or concepts. No, I am using the words to transmit energy to you. So, even if you miss listening few words, you will miss the energy component of those words. So please understand, every word comes from me to you as a cup holding the nectar of energy. The word is the cup, and the energy is the nectar filled in the cup. Even if you miss few cups, you will miss the nectar filled in those cups. That is why I request you, decide to put your listening, authentic listening. See, many times you hear, but before you cognize the meaning of what you heard, your mind, incompletions means your thoughts, emotions, hangovers, residues from the past thoughts, emotions, hangovers, residues, your past sitting in the present suffocates you and not letting you live the future. Not letting you live the future. So understand, past thoughts, emotions, hangovers, residues, sitting in the present and suffocating you, not letting you live the future, is incompletion. Is incompletion. When these incompletions interfere in your thinking, whatever you hear, you won't cognize it completely. Whatever you hear, you will not cognize it completely. You make your own meaning of the words I utter. What is heard and what is cognized becomes completely unconnected, disconnected. I can give you one example. In your childhood, if you had a bad experience, some suffocating bad experience in the beach. For example, you go for a walk and you see few people fighting in the beach, and suddenly one person got killed, got murdered, and you ran away. After that, any time, most probably you may never go to beach again. But if you go any time, you will see that same past comes back. Same past takes over you. So listen. Listen. Same past taking over you is too strong. When the same past takes over you, you just miss the present context. Listen. Here, even if I mention beach and breeze in the beach in a very romantic way, what a beautiful space, vast ocean, beautiful sandy beach. In a romantic way, even if I describe, the moment the idea of beach comes in your inner space, your incompletions erupts and you will be already getting suffocated. So what I am saying, what I mean and what you mean totally gets disconnected. I'll try to convey love or the free space by describing beach. you will be entering into suffocating space and shivering the moment I describe about beach. So understand, when there is incompletion, your past thoughts, emotional patterns, hangovers, when they disturb your present listening, you will never experience authentic listening. Authentic listening means hearing and cognizing. Hearing and cognizing. Hearing and cognizing. Happening, listening, happening without any interference of incompletions is authentic listening. That is what I call authentic listening. In Sanskrit, we have a word Shravana, listening. The first step in Vedic tradition for any transformation, whether you want to be an archer or agriculturist or a king or a saint or a worker or a businessman, the first step, Shravana, listening. Second, Manana, internalizing. Internalizing and internalizing. Third, Nididhyasana, living it, radiating it. All the three is meditation. Shravana, listening, is meditation. Manana, internalizing, is meditation. Nididhyasana, radiating, is meditation. All the three are meditation. Please understand. All the three are meditation. So understand, authentically, if you start listening, you have entered into this meditation program. Meditation has started for you. I commit with you. I'll transmit the signs of whatever you want to cause that as a reality. I'll give you the signs of completion, which will make you cause whatever you want as a reality. Not too big promise. I'm not giving you any false promise. And I tell you, the science is eternal, foolproof. Whatever you want will become reality. My blessings, let you all have Shravana, authentic listening. Today's subject is unclutching. Deprogram the inner self. Experience your true self. Let's get ready to experience initiation. Understand, today is the main part of 3 days. Maybe I can say essence. Let me define the word initiation. Day before yesterday, I was using a word, psychological revolution. Yesterday I introduced a word, Shastra Shastra. Understand? Knowledge weapon. Whenever you need to heal yourself, you need inner healing. You need to bring yourself again to the life energy. Many times you can see a simple disturbance from the outside or from the memory inside. Either from experience or from memory can drain your energy. Or even taking too many decisions drains your energy. Anytime you can see in your life, morning, if you go and sit in your office, you don't have to do any work. Just take some 5-6 major decisions. You are already tired. You say, I'm done. That's all. Either the incidents from outside or memory from inside or just simple decision makings makes you tired, dead. The truths, ideas, words, which brings you out of the tiredness, which brings you out of that low mood, which brings you out of that depression, gives you the energy, confidence, life. Those truths only I call as Shastra Shastras, knowledge weapons. Truths which brings you out of depression, low mood, and adds self-healing energy and confidence, life into you is called Shastra Shastras. The truths which not only brings you out of the depression, destroys the source of depression once for all, is called mantra. Understand? The mantra word has two meanings. Mantrayate idi mantraha. The words which shows path for human beings is mantra. The truths not only brings you out of depression, once for all breaks the source of depression in you, is called mantra. Any mantra, if it comes from the enlightened, experienced inner space, you do not know why, how, what. Suddenly you see it is true. It clicks. Even though one part of your logic continues to fight, because if you accept the truth and start expressing in your life, many of the things, your vested interests, many things which you thought as life is at stake. That part may continue to fight, but the main, your being, your core will have the click. I know what he is talking is truth. Maybe too strong for me. Maybe if I start living it, too many things are at stake. These all can be a confusion or disturbance, doubt in the corner of your mind, corner of your heart, corner of your being, but the very core feels connected. If that happens to you, it is called initiation. Truth, when it comes out of an enlightened inner space and clicks, that's the right word I have to use. It won't be any. If you analyze, how could he convince me about such great thing and such a wonderful thing? You yourself will feel, how did I get convinced? You don't know, but suddenly your heart feels connected to the words which he is uttering, the truth which he is expressing. That connection, that click is what I call initiation. Please get ready for initiation. Today, we are going to enter into initiation. I'm trying to express some truths. Understand? Yesterday, whatever I added is Shastra Shastra, knowledge weapons. It can bring you out of depression. It can bring you out of low mood. It can bring you out of that dull feeling to an inspiring, healing mood, energetic feeling. But today, what I'm trying to share can break the very core of depression, what we call root of your mind. There is every possibility. Just be available, receptive, and ready to let this Satya, truth, work on you. Suddenly you will see that click, that initiation happens in you. Just two things. Do not sleep, not only closing the eyes, even with open eyes. Many times, like changing the channel, the house you are trained, more than 5 minutes you don't sit in front of one channel. In 15 minutes you go one full round and come back. Some 30-40 channel you go around and come back. Same thing continues everywhere, even when you sit in the discourse. After 2-3 minutes, you already changed the channel. Your eyes may be open. You may be sitting here, but you changed the channel, either in the dream state or daydreaming state or almost sleeping state or just somewhere. Just today, please do not change the channel. And second thing, completely be relaxed, and the words which comes out of the enlightened inner space, just play with the understanding. Oh, yes, what he says sounds great. Even if it is sometime, it will give you an idea. Oh, if I start practicing this, what will happen to this? What will happen to that? The prejudiced, presupposed, hypothetical questions, if you can just push them aside. Yesterday I saw many questions. If this happens, what to do? If that happens, what to do? The if has no answer. You can suddenly say, if world disappears, if world is destroyed, what to do? What to do? Nothing can be done. That's all. Answer. The if is just a cunning way of postponing the truth. Now, only these two things. Just do not change the channel. Second, just be relaxed. Go with the whole flow. Go with the whole expression. Suddenly you will see somewhere it clicks. Somewhere it just clicks. That click is what I call initiation. Initiation does not mean chanting some special mantra in your ears or doing something special. It straight away means making you experience a solid truth, giving you a clear inner space and confidence to live the truth. In Vedantic tradition, we have 3 words, beautiful words. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana means intense listening. Manana means internalizing, contemplating. Nididhyasana means living. May I request you not to photograph or videograph? The problem is their video record part and they say this is what I taught. Not only video recording, even when you go out and speak, people ask me, Swamiji, can we teach this meditation to others? You are free to teach. Knowledge is free. Understand? You are free to teach. Not only, I always tell knowledge is free. All these meditation techniques which I taught, everything is printed and published in book form. It's available in book form. All I request is only one thing. Please teach completely. Do not teach off and say that I taught all this. That is the only thing. So, this recording also, the same problem. They record some in between and it does not represent exactly. That is the reason I request you. Initiation means the great truths, mantrayate, the words which leads you to the truth, the clear path which leads you to the truth. If it is experientially transmitted, at least one glimpse, then initiation has happened. Then you are initiated. Many doubt when I use the word initiation, there will be so many doubt. I am already initiated by some guru. Can I have initiation? If I get initiated, can I go to some other gurus and learn something? Everything is perfectly all right. Nothing wrong. I always tell people, go to all gardens and pluck flowers and make a beautiful garland for you. It's not like shop. If you go there, don't come here. If you come here, don't go there. Nothing like that. Our ego is such, if it is beaten by 10, 12 gurus, only then it will die. It won't die just by something which you learn from one person. So nothing wrong. Learn all best things from all sources and enrich your life. It is no way connected to any of the olden understanding you have about initiation. Initiation is just transmitting the authentic experiential clarity which happened into your inner space. Many times when I start the initiation, I've seen people sitting, what does it mean by initiation? How is this going to help? How is this going to change? After all, few more words. That's the usual mentality. And especially when I give such a big introduction about initiation, people think, oh, he's wasting too much time on introduction. Why not enter into meditation, enter into initiation? The big problem is, whether you believe it or not, it takes at least half an hour for you to listen to start listening to somebody. First half an hour, you will be preparing your replies. Usually conversation never starts till half an hour. Till half an hour, the listening never starts. It is just monologue will be happening. Just somebody talking and you will not, Either you will not be listening. If you are listening, you will be just preparing your answers. That's the reason I'm just preparing the mind. Unconsciously also you will be ready to receive these great truths, to receive the initiation, to receive the click. The click, which word is responsible, which moment the click happened, you will not know. By suddenly, once the expression of truth is over, you will see, you feel it. Yes, it is true. I am seeing it. It is true. So, just be prepared for initiation, entering into the truth. Let me
Shivoham, Shivoham.
the person who is initiated, the initiated person, for him, whole world is heaven. Amritasya, immortal heaven. The person is uninitiated. To understand the word initiation, it means not that doing some ceremony or ritual. Initiation means the click happening in you. When a master expresses the truth, the realization, if the click happens in you, suddenly you feel, oh God, right. What he says is right. I was always thinking this. He put it in the right way. If you feel whatever I am speaking, always you thought about it, but I am verbalizing it. I am properly putting it in word. Initiation is happening. That is the scale, whether initiation has happened or not. If the initiation happens, the whole world is heaven. If the initiation is not happening, then whole world is hell. All you need to understand is this two quality. When you do not accept this moment, starts the greed. When you do not accept the moments which may come, there starts fear. Out of greed, the quality of rajas gets added into your system. Out of fear, the quality of tamas gets added into your system. All you need to understand, the more and more time you spend in the middle path means accepting the inevitability and accepting your present moment, accepting you as you are now, understanding the inevitability of the life which may happen in you, happen for you. When you have these two understanding, that is what we call sattva, means relaxed, restful middle path. Neither you are driven by the non-acceptance of the present moment, nor you are driven by the non-acceptance of the future moments. Non-acceptance of the present moment and future moment are the root of rajas and tamas, restlessness and fear, restlessness and inertia. This simple understanding, this psychological revolution, actually, the moment initiation happens in you, every word which comes out of the master rings bell in your heart, and that becomes a strong, clear programming in you. Programming your life based on the Vedic knowledge. Even the Vedic knowledge seems to be too small a word. The right word is the true knowledge. Actually, Vedic knowledge is true knowledge. But in course of time, people have started thinking Vedic knowledge is something like a branding. No. All of us need to understand the word Veda. Veda means the knowledge which comes out of your inner space when you are unclutched. When you are unclutched and relaxed, whatever research and development happens automatically inside you without you contributing or you interfering. That is Veda. If you just keep quiet, Veda will happen in you. That's all is the basic truth. When you unclutch and rest in a silence, relax in silence, your strong visualizations without verbalizations will happen in you. Those truths are only called Vedas. There's a beautiful description about who is Rishi in Sanskrit. Mantra Drashta is Rishi. Understand? Not the person who heard the mantra, but the person who sees the mantra. Mantra Drashta. Drashta means who sees. Means the whole knowledge or truth will happen in you as a visualization, not as a verbalization. When you drop from verbalization, unclutch from verbalization, mantra drashta will happen. Now we are all only listening the mantra. Means like a sound, either from outside or from inside. It comes out only as a verbalization. Then you are not Rishi. Relax. Then it is not Vedas. It is not the true knowledge. It is perverted knowledge. In Sanskrit, we use the word, the perverted knowledge. Means half truth or perverted truth. When you unclutch from the verbalization which is constantly happening, your strong visualizations beyond your verbalization will come out. All you need to do is put all your effort and relax from unclutching. Suddenly you will see a very strong visualizations will start happening in you. Those visualizations are only called as visions. Mantra drashta. You will see the mantras. Mantra means knowledge, truth. You will see the mantras. You will see the truth. That is what is called Veda.
Shivoham, Shivoham, Shiva Swarupam. Shivoham, Shivoham, Shiva Swarupam.
India has given birth to great Paramahamsas, mystics, saints, and divine avatars who have consistently delivered this world from darkness to light. One such enlightened master, exuding divine grace, overwhelming compassion, and unfathomable spiritual knowledge, all at a very young age, is Paramahamsa Nityananda.
Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Hridaya Nivasinam Nityanandam Namostute. Koti Surya Swarupinam Ananda Gandha Ishwaram Hridaya Nivasinam Nityanandam Namostute.
Nityananda was born as Rajashekharan, the second son of his parents Arunachalam and Lokanayaki, in the temple town of Tiruvannamalai, South India. 10 days after he was born, the family astrologer predicted that Rajashekharan would grow up to become a Raja Sannyasi and guide the world, something his parents were not happy to hear. At the age of 10, Rajashekharan was initiated by Raghupati Yogi. In his moment of initiation, Rajashekharan was blessed with a vision of Parashakti. He went home and carved the vision he had in soapstone. One day, Rajashekharan was found etching a complex shape on a copper foil. It was the sacred Sri Chakra. The Sri Chakra is believed to be a diagrammatic representation of the cosmos. Sri Ramana Maharishi, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and Sharada Devi were sources of inspiration for young Rajashekharan. At the age of 12, on the sacred day of Buddha Purnima, Rajashekharan had an intense encounter with the divine, an out-of-body experience that was to change the course of his life. By his 17th year, Rajashekharan's spiritual quest became too fierce to be ignored. He left home on a journey of arduous self-discovery with no assurance whatsoever, but only a glimpse of the divine he received at the age of 12. He wandered far and wide, studying and practicing meditation, from Tapovan in the Himalayas to Kanyakumari in the south, from Dwarka in the west to Gangasagar in the east. He wandered for 7 years in India and in Nepal. With just 2 pieces of clothing and a kamandalu, a holy water jug, and with no idea of where his next meal would be. One day in Gaurikund, he beheld a breathtaking vision. A young man with a glowing countenance and flowing locks was walking towards him with long strides and divine grace. Wonderstruck and gazing at him, Rajashekharan realized that this was none other than Mahavtar Babaji, the enlightened master dwelling in the Himalayas for thousands of years in perpetual youth. It was this great saint who looked at him and uttered the name Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda, an enlightened being in a physical body, young at heart but wise in mind. Rajashekharan undertook years of rigorous penance, intense meditation practices, and in-depth study of yoga, tantra, Vedanta, and Shiva philosophies before he attained the ultimate state of consciousness, the state of Nityananda, or eternal bliss. Word of the charismatic saint rode the winds in every direction. People visited Nityananda from far and near. Effortlessly, he won their hearts. The time had come, and Nityananda was ready to execute the real purpose of his divine birth, the purpose as a guru, as a master to the entire humanity. Life Bliss Foundation is his worldwide movement to spread his message of meditation and inner bliss. With its spiritual nerve center in Bangalore, India, and its Western Hemisphere headquarters in Los Angeles, USA, it operates through 1,000 centers and over 78 upcoming ashrams in 30 countries, causing transformation of humanity through transformation of the individual. How does one describe this great master? The charm of a child, the healing hands of a doctor, the compassion of a mother, the wisdom of a guru. To those who struggle under the many burdens of life, his presence itself is the answer they seek. In his arms, thousands find refuge, the ailing, the needy, and the seekers of God. The Master is an invitation to a journey inwards. In his own words, just allow me
Nityanandam, everyone. Let us pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. With this space of deep gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra and join back tomorrow for the glimpses of day 2 of the glimpses of Paramashivoham Level 1. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tasat Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanastu Om Nityanandam. Nityanandam, everyone. Thank you so much.